Hello, lovely students, and welcome back to Learning English with Atena. Today, I'm going to share my love of the English language with you because I'm a logophile. What's a logophile? It's somebody who loves words, somebody who is drawn to words. Today, I'm going to share with you 15 of my favorite words, the words that I find most beautiful in English. I'm going to give you their pronunciation, definition, and examples. Words that I think we should all use more often. I've selected these words because I find that they roll off the tongue, or at least some of them do. And others just have really beautiful meanings. Right, let's get started with word number 1. Appealing. Appealing. I love that long E sound. Appealing. Appealing. This means attractive or interesting. To me, it sounds slightly flirtier than just saying something or someone is beautiful. They're appealing. I'm interested in them. An example. His rich vocabulary made him sound so appealing. Number 2. Ineffable. Ineffable. This means too great or too beautiful to describe in words. Something so wonderful that you can't express how wonderful it is. It's ineffable. An example. When I heard of their pregnancy, I was filled with ineffable joy. Number 3. Quite different. Nefarious. Nefarious. Now, nefarious is a beautiful word in my opinion, but it doesn't necessarily have a very beautiful meaning. It means extremely bad. I find this word appealing because I find it very expressive. An example. They hacked into my bank account and used the funds for nefarious purposes. The word is ethereal. Ethereal. And it means extremely light and beautiful or seeming to belong to another more spiritual world. Now, obviously this word as it is beautiful and the meaning is beautiful too. An example of ethereal in a sentence. At sunrise, the London skyline almost looks ethereal. Number 5. Epiphany. Epiphany. It means a sudden and surprising moment of realization. I want my students to have an epiphany, a moment of realization and understanding when it comes to their language skills and their pronunciation. An example. When she took the course, she had an epiphany and everything became clear. Number 6. Angst. Angst. It's short. It's sweet. It's angst. It's a feeling of great worry or concern about your situation or your life. And you often hear teenage angst. I wrote emotional poetry when I was full of teenage angst. Number 7. Euphoria. Euphoria. This means an extremely strong feeling of excitement or happiness that usually only lasts a short while. An example. After receiving the letter of acceptance, I was in a state of euphoria. Number 8. Cherish. Cherish. I actually met someone the other day whose first name was Cherish, and she really deserves that name. She was so lovely. This is a verb meaning to love someone or something very much and to want to protect them or it. An example, I will always cherish the letter he wrote to me before he passed away. Number 9 is eternity. Eternity. And this simply means time without end. For example, a mother's love lasts for eternity. Number 10. Quintessence. Quintessence. You may have heard this in this adjective form before. Quintessential, which is also very beautiful. But I think this one is used less frequently and it should be used more frequently because it's a very lovely word. Quintessence. It means the perfect example of something. If you see a perfect country cottage with beautiful light stone and roses up it, you can say that it is the quintessence of an English country cottage. Then, number 11 is plethora. Plethora. And this one really does roll off the tongue. It means an amount that is greater than is needed or can be used. For example, there is a plethora of books about the royal family. We're implying that there is almost slightly too much information there. Maybe in a good way, just so much information, more than you could ever take in. A plethora of information. Number 12. Love this one. I mean, I love all of them. That is why I put them in this list. But I really like number 12. Pristine. Pristine. This word is so expressive. It means fresh and clean, as if new. Her house was pristine. And that is the one that my mother used a lot in her house, which is really always pristine. You could literally eat off my mother's floors. Number 13. Surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. It means in a quick or secret way so that people don't notice. For example, she surreptitiously slid her phone number under his napkin. Napkin is another word for serviette. Number 14. Dulcet. Dulcet. Dulcet means sounding sweet or pleasant. And it's often collocated with tones. Dulcet tones. If you're talking about somebody's dulcet tones, it means their sweet voice. An example, I can always recognize her dulcet tones. I can always recognize her lovely voice. You might hear Brits using this one sarcastically. If someone is speaking with a very loud and unpleasant voice, you might say, "Ah, I know those dulcet tones well," or "I recognize those dulcet tones." Number 15, the last one is docile. Docile. This means quiet and easy to control. And we often use it to talk about animals that have a very sweet nature. An example, the puppy is calm and incredibly docile. Say no puppy owner ever. Thank you for joining me today, dear students. If you enjoyed this lesson, I would greatly appreciate your support. Please consider giving it a thumbs up to show your appreciation and share it with others who might find it helpful or interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future lessons. Your support means a lot and motivates me to continue creating valuable content for you. Thank you again, and I look forward to our next session together. Bye!